wanted to come on today just to do a short message about, well, something that I was thinking about, this week in actual fact. And it's just that feeling of being a bit average, being a bit mediocre, a little bit unremarkable, unexceptional, just feeling very average Joe. And I think that we can all relate to that at some points. And we don't really I don't think any of us get comfortable feeling like we're very average. There's this negative connotation with that word. And I'm just here to tell you that actually average is a good thing. So if you've woken up today and you've got not much inspiration, not much motivation. Possibly you haven't put your best foot forward. You don't look as well turned out as you'd like. Maybe you're even looking around your house and your neighborhood and your job thinking, oh, this isn't my dream kind of situation in material circumstances, and you're not driving the car that you'd like to, and it all feels a bit 2.4. Yeah, it's just to say it's totally okay. It's a really good place to actually be in that mediocre average energy. That energy where we don't feel like we're actually contributing to putting ourselves on track for our best possible life or the best version of ourselves. That energy is in actual fact the place in which we have the most rest, that our brain is able to maybe recalibrate, to rebalance, for our energy to have time to get re-inspired, to have time and space to get motivated again. So it's almost like a transitional energy for us to then be able to be propelled in the future to those circumstances that might bring in that exceptional, ecstatic, super high inspired, highly motivated energy that sees us waking up every day, loving life, loving who we are and how we fit into the world. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. Today I woke up with the intention of filming for some e-course material. And then, my brain really isn't firing on all cylinders. The motivation, it isn't quite there. And just visually, I'm definitely not where I feel most comfortable. My hair's a mess. I have an eye infection that's been going on for ages. And I just don't feel really like myself as much as possible. But then I was thinking to myself, no, Carrie, it doesn't matter. And it really doesn't. The visual it's nice to look nice and all of those things, but it's really not important. We just need to remember that in the kind of average, mediocre energy, what's most important is that we are actually taking steps. We are putting one foot in front of the other. That plodding energy is leading us eventually to where we hope to go. And the best you can do is to contribute every day. And that contribution to humanity comes in different forms. It might just be smiling at the person you walk past at the train station. It might be giving your best friend, invaluable advice on what to do with the guy that's messing her around. Or it might just be to walk into the office and see the young lad that's just started struggling and helping him out on how to, approach the project that you have more experience in. But being in average energy is a way of us knowing that we are in fact making steps towards where we one day hope to be. So really we should be celebrating the average. There's lots of messages out there from people like myself that say, aim high, reach for the stars, very motivational stuff here, don't quit. And that's all great. And most of the time, we should try to aspire to those things. But when we're not in that energy, when we're just in that bog standard, I'm going to plod along today and do what I have to do, you just need to remember that that is enough, because you can still make a difference within that energy. Those small things add up. So if you're feeling average and mediocre, hands up. Just know that you will still go on to do great things. You're not stuck in this energy for the rest of your life. But while you're in it, just own it. This is the Carrie that's now about to do some e-course content, and a very mediocre Carrie. But hey ho, it's going to be a great e-course. And I know the end content can always be adapted. It can always be tweaked, and it can always be made better. So putting out something is better than nothing. And that's what we're always doing in average. We're trying. Okay, so average is good. Okay, so if you're feeling average, know that I am too, and we're all in it together. Okay, have a lovely day wherever you are. Bye.